Whoa. I don't know if you guys could see this. Let me see if the camera zooms in and catches this, but I spend on average about 2 hours a day on Instagram, which is honestly actually quite surprising because an individual my age actually spends twice the amount. So I don't know if I'm just getting old and putting my time elsewhere, right? But the reality is 2 hours a day is still quite a lot of time. And let's be honest, a lot of people do this, no matter what age range you're in, right? I bet you, even you watching this video, you probably spend a lot of time on Instagram. Matter of fact, you should actually check how many hours you spend on Instagram. Maybe comment down below. That'd actually be kind of interesting to see. By the way, guys, my name is Justin from Push and Profit. And in this video, actually, what the whole purpose of this conversation is, I want to talk about a few ways that you can monetize off your Instagram and make real money, right? Now, some of these methods are going to be methods that I have personally done, so I know what is attainable. And also some of the methods are, things I have personally not done, but I have friends who have taken advantage of, these opportunities that, you have on your smartphone, right? So with that being said, make sure to hit like for this video. That's all I ask for in return. Just hit that exquisite like button, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and let's go ahead and get started. Now, I'm gonna start this video with the most lucrative way to make money off an Instagram account. Why? Because I know obviously people who click on YouTube videos, they wanna see like the big number. They wanna, see the pinnacle. What's the most you can make, right? Because that's just, in our human nature, right? So in my opinion, I think the biggest way to make money on an Instagram account is to sell a digital product, right? Now, a digital product could be several different things. It could be a course, right? Maybe you're really good at investing in real estate. Maybe you could sell a course on how to invest in real estate. Maybe you're good at investing in stocks. You could sell a course on investing in stocks. Or maybe you're good at the guitar or painting or cooking, right? Whatever it is, you could sell a course on whatever your talents are, right? Now, again, digital products don't have to be just courses, right? I know a lot of people, they're like, oh, courses, I don't want that. They kind of stay away from that. But there's several different digital products that you could kind of, put yourself to sell, right? That could be things like, I know producers in the music industry, right? Producers, they make beats for artists, but they need sounds to make those beats. So there will be someone who will design sounds like 808s and kick drums, and they'll sell it in a preset pack for producers to buy. That's a digital product, right? It's not like you have an inventory. You just make this digital thing on your computer and you sell it to other people online, right? Through Instagram. And it could also be, I've seen this in the film industry as well. People will make presets for, let's say, Adobe Premiere, or maybe even presets for Photoshop, right? It's honestly endless. I mean, even ebooks, right? There was a time where a lot of people were selling ebooks. I say ebooks are kind of dying down. A lot of people are kind of leaning towards the course thing. But, in reality, with these digital products, the sky's the limit. I mean, I have some friends who are making six figures to millions of dollars off, just these digital products, like selling these preset packs or selling courses, right? So in reality, the sky's the limit. So I started off with that one because I know people, they want to hear the biggest number, right? And so, yeah, you can make six figures to like millions with, a digital product. And the good thing, like I said, is there's no inventory. You just make the product once, and now the whole thing is really just selling it, through your influential account. Now, the problem with this, right, is because it's not something that instantly comes your way, right? You have to establish yourself or build a following on Instagram. You can't really just have, 10 followers on Instagram and start selling, these you have to establish your name, right? Before you could start selling courses and preset packs. So that's one where, yeah, it's lucrative, but it does take some time to get there, right? Now, me personally, I have dabbled and selling digital products. I used to sell, I used to make beats, and I used to sell sounds to producers. So that's why I kind of know a little bit about that. But, then I ended up not being really into it. So, again, if something's not your passion, then you're not going to make a lot of money doing it because you don't have the motivation, right? So definitely pick something that is in your, passion, right? You're passionate about, because you're going to give up quickly, right? Now, I'm going to jump from the most lucrative to, the least lucrative, but most easiest, right? Now, this one is selling shoutouts, right? Now, I did this when I was like maybe 20 to like 22. I built up an Instagram account, again, in the producer niche, and I built it up to, I think, like 90K. and I pretty much just like was making like 3,000 a year very easily by just posting a photo. Like I would have people DM me like, oh, can you like promote my photo or promote my video? And because you had that following, again, this was a theme page that I built around like the producer niche. And basically I would just like charge people to post content. Like it wasn't any hard labor. They would provide me the content and I would simply post it, and I'd make money from posting it, and then ironically it would also help me grow because I'm posting more content, so I could get a larger audience, so I could attract more people. It was just like a snowballing thing. Again, I wasn't really that passionate in it, so I kind of gave up, but it's one of the most easiest ways to like make money on an Instagram account. It's actually one of the most laziest ways, but the least lucrative, because unless you're like a Kim Kardashian with millions of followers, you're not going to be making that much money from shoutouts. And I'm sure if you are a Kim Kardashian, you're probably not watching this video because you already know how to make money with Instagram, right? Let's be honest. But let's say you have a small following, maybe 2,000, 3,000 on, either it's your personal brand or maybe it's a theme page that you built around cooking or whatever, home design, interior design, whatever your theme page is around. You can sell shoutouts on that. It's very easy, very lazy, not the most lucrative. Now, another way you can make money from Instagram, and this is something I also dabbled in, was selling or flipping an Instagram page, right? Now, I, got rid of that producer account because I was just like, I'm not interested in that anymore. I'm more into like real estate and finance and, things of that nature. So, I just wanted to get rid of it. I kind of, I was being lazy. I didn't even feel like posting like people's content to make money. I was just like, I don't even want to focus on that. But yeah, once you build an Instagram account, you could easily flip it online. And there's actually a website dedicated to helping you flipping your Instagram account. It's called frameswap.com. I'll include that in the description below just in case you guys forget. But you could just really just register and list your account to sell, and you could also flip accounts, right? I haven't personally done this, but I had friends who they bought an Instagram account that already had like 10,000 followers for maybe a couple $100. Then they just grew it more, and then they sold it to someone else, right? So you don't even just have to build your own account. You could pretty much just flip it. Me personally, I just didn't like really want to do or dive into that because I was not really a fan of building an account anymore. All I wanted to focus on was my personal brand. But again, it's something that you can do. It's possible. I'll put the link in the description below on that site. Now, the next way is going to deal with e-commerce, but it's not going to deal with digital products. I'm going to talk about physical products. And now there's two lanes when it comes to physical products, right? One, you can make the products yourself, or you can drop ship it, right? So let's just talk about making the products yourself. So, during the whole pandemic, 2020, right, all that craziness, a lot of people needed masks. Masks were in demand. So I know a few friends, childhood friends of mine, they were really good at just sewing. So they just, they made masks and they made tons of money off of, following a trend. They just made an Instagram account, told their friends, started, sharing it around. And they still to this day probably have like maybe 300 followers, but the amount of money that they've made off a mask is like tremendous for just having 300 followers. Mind you, all these followers are really just their friends and family, but the word goes around where you're just like, hey, I bought this mask from so-and-so, you should buy it from her too, she makes good masks. And then, honestly, it's not like something that takes a lot of time, especially if maybe you order the mask in bulk from like a site like AliExpress or Alibaba, and then maybe iron a little patch on it or whatever. Again, I'm not a creative designer, so I'm not gonna talk about sewing or anything, but there's so many avenues. I mean, you could be a painter and you could just like paint for fun and sell it, and just commission some work, especially if you're talented in drawing or painting, or graphic design, right? So those would be, well, graphic design would mostly be like a digital product, I guess, because you make it once and you could keep selling it. But physical products, right? Now the second lane would be drop shipping, right? Now I'm not sure if this would be a physical or a digital product because it is a real product, but you would never touch it. Now I'm sure you guys have heard about drop shipping. If not, I'll kind of give a brief explanation. So you kind of just build a theme page, and let's say it's around wolves, right? Because people just like loves wolves and whatever, right? And you just like go to a site like AliExpress, and you could just pretty much just like pick up wolf merchandise, like a shield with a wolf on it, or I don't even know, right? T-shirts with a wolf on it, and you never actually order the products to your house, right? Drop shipping is all about not having inventory. So you would make a website, right? And you could do this with Shopify or WordPress, whatever. Make a website and sell these products. So once someone purchases these products off your site, let's say you charge them like $35 for this little, wolf merch. You then order it from AliExpress or Alibaba or just a wholesale site. And then, of course, it's going to be cheaper than when you sold it for. You sold it for like, let's say 35. You bought it for like maybe $5. And then you just ship it to that individual's house. Again, the inventory is never going to your location. You're pretty much just like outsourcing. People order from you and you order from someone else, have it delivered to their address, right? So yeah, it's really, it's something that's not too complicated. There's a ton of videos that actually go in depth about this on YouTube. But yeah, selling products for both, physical that you make on your own or, just drop shipping. Those are great ways to also make money on Instagram. Now, the final way that I'm going to talk about how to make money on Instagram is going to deal with affiliate marketing, right? Now, of course, this is also going to require that you do have some sort of a fan base or clout on Instagram, but it doesn't necessarily have to be a lot. I mean, you could pretty much maybe have like 5,000 followers and start doing this already, but you don't even have to sell your own digital product or your own products, right? Now, what affiliate marketing is, you're pretty much getting a commission off of selling someone else's product. So remember how in the beginning of this video, I said the most lucrative way would be by selling a digital product, by being a course or maybe someone else's preset pack. Let's say you have an account that's big on real estate. We'll just use that example again. But you don't have a real estate course, right? You just post real estate and you don't have a course yourself. You could contact someone that does have a course, ask if they have an affiliate link. And typically courses are high ticket items where they could range from like 200 to like thousands of dollars, right? So let's say you sell someone's course that's like $500, you might get like a 30 to 40% commission if you use that affiliate link. And you could simply just slap that affiliate link on your Instagram bio and just occasionally like post it in your story, maybe post it on your post as well, like, hey, sale on this course, and you didn't spend any time on making the course, and all you're really doing is just promoting it. But again, it really just comes down to building a following. But again, this is honestly, I guess, the second most lucrative way because, it's almost as lucrative as selling your own course. But, of course, you're not getting the whole pie. You're just getting a slice of it. But you're not putting in the effort like you would if you were making your own preset pack for Adobe or for filmmakers or for producers or selling courses. You're not making any of the digital products. You're just simply having a fan base, directing them to items that they would like, and collecting a commission off of that. So hopefully you guys like these unique ways to make money on Instagram. If you did or haven't done so already, make sure to hit that exquisite like button. It really does help with the YouTube algorithm. Comment any ways if you have made money on Instagram or any success stories that you have, or maybe talk about your failures. We all like have little ideas that some work, some don't. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Again, my name is Justin from Push Your Profit. Hope everyone's having a beautiful day today, and I'm out. Take care.